There is such a kind of creature in the world. They have been discovered by a few people, but their existence has not been confirmed. We collectively refer to this type of creature as unidentified mysterious animal, or UMA for short. Hello everyone, welcome to the UMA series of videos. In this issue, we will share with you the mysterious creature from the United States, the Dover Devil, which was discovered in the United States in the 1970s, Massachusetts. News of a strange creature sighting caused people to panic. At about 10 o'clock in the evening on April 21st, 1977, William Bartlett, a 17-year-old boy in the town of Dover, was driving near a farm when he saw a petite humanoid creature crawling along the pine wall on the roadside. He thought it was an ordinary pet or poultry, but when he turned his headlights in that direction, he realized that the creature was beyond his knowledge. According to description, the creature is less than 4 feet tall and humanoid, but has significantly different body proportions from humans. The head is as big as a basin, the body is thin, the limbs are slender, the fingers are curled, and the body is hairless, and the skin is rough and pink. You can still see it when you look back at the light. 2 giant orange glowing eyes are in tension. Bartlett did not stop to check and quickly drove away from the area. Although the witnessing lasted only about 7 or 8 seconds, but Bartlett had already drawn the creature he saw from memory and noted that he swore on the Bible that he saw the creature. It's obvious from this image that the creature's size leans toward primates, but it's still not convincing based on a teenager's unfounded prime numbers. Coincidentally, 2 hours later, around 12 o'clock on April 21st, another 15-year-old boy, John Baxter, saw the creature while walking home along Miller Mountain Road. According to his description, he thought it was a prank played by a friend and even communicated with it vocally, but the creature did not respond. Looking closely, the creature looks like a monkey, but its body proportions are obviously out of proportion. Its feet are tightly grasping a rock, and its upper limbs are supporting a big tree. Under a pair of light-colored eyes, it stares at its chin. Frightened and uneasy, Sturt quickly fled back to the mainland. The sketch of the creature he drew is almost identical to the characteristics of the creature drawn by Bartlett. The matter was not over yet, as the third sighting occurred the next day on April 22nd. Also at night, 15-year-old Abby Brabham and 18-year-old Will Tito were driving along Springdale Avenue when they encountered the creature crossing the road. Brabham described him as having a large, oval head. It had slender limbs and large, round eyes that glowed brightly. Tito only glanced briefly at the creature and described it as having a large head and a tan body. The above are all the sightings of this creature. Someone who is interested found that the locations of the 3 sightings can be connected in a straight line on the map. In the following period, the media received information from the police, informing these teenagers that the creature reported by these teenagers might be a hoax. However, officials later interviewed several witnesses and found that they had not had any interactions before, ruling out the possibility of a collective prank. For a time, the news of the appearance of mysterious creatures in Dover swept the world like a monsoon and also attracted the attention of many scholars. Renowned cryptozoologist Loren Coleman became the leader of the first investigation of the creature, naming it the Dover Demon. Coleman speculates that creatures like the Dover Demon may have already appeared. However, people did not delve into it because during his visit, he discovered that as early as the early 1970s, there were rumors at the local Shyborn Middle School that many students saw strange small creatures in the woods. Also in 1972, the creature was seen on a pond off Springdale Avenue. The local police also dispatched officers to search, but to no avail, and the investigation quickly reached a deadlock. The Dover Demon disappeared after being sighted for 2 days. A large number of adventurers and scholars went to look for its traces but could not find it, as if he had never existed. To this day, there have been no new sightings of the Dover Demon. This has to make people doubt whether this creature really exists. Regarding the truth about the Dover Demon, a large number of people believe that it is a newborn moose or foal, because the lighting environment caused visual confusion for witnesses. This statement also takes into account that the witnesses are generally younger and may have insufficient cognition. But the author feels that this statement is unreliable. First of all, I looked up images of these 2 creatures on the internet. Even in their juvenile stages, their heads are not out of proportion, and the ends of their limbs are all hoof-shaped, which is inconsistent with the descriptions of witnesses. Secondly, in an interview in 2006, Bartlett, the first witness, said that he knew exactly what he saw at that time, and said that he was a serious person and would not make up nonsense. At this time, he was 46 years old, a famous painter, and obviously had enough knowledge. Another theory is that the Dover demon is an alien being. As we all know, the United States is a country frequently visited by UFOs, and the shape of the big head of the Dover Devil is exactly in line with people's early understanding of aliens. There were indeed reports of UFOs in Massachusetts in 1952, which seemed reasonable, but Coleman pointed out in his 2013 book Monsters of Massachusetts that the Dover demon was not a ghost fairy or an alien traveler. He is a living anomaly. Similarly, Bartlett also mentioned in the interview that he does not think the Dover Devil is an alien creature, so this statement is extremely controversial. Another explanation tends to be mythological, believing that the Dover demon is a small human race in Cree mythology and legend. It is usually described as a petite primate creature with slender legs and arms, each with 6 hands. It has a round, hairless head with fingers, big eyes, and no nose. It lives in crevices in rocks along the river. The author carefully searched for information about this creature and found that because too many people associated the Monash with the Dover demon, both pictures and documents described it as the above image. In fact, the Monash in folklore is mostly recorded as a furry, clothed dwarf that is the exact opposite of the Devil of Dover, and does not have glowing eyes or 6 fingers. In addition to the Monash, there is also a small human race spread in Massachusetts state. The original meaning is wilderness people. It is said to be a native of the United States, a kind of primitive man in the form of a dwarf. He is intelligent and hates humans. He is between 2 and 3 feet tall, has gray skin, has large ears and fingers, and can use magic. Most images depict it as having porcupine-like spikes. Neither theory exists, and the actual evidence only exists in word of mouth. It's been 45 years since the Dover demon was first sighted, and the creature has yet to be confirmed. The author believes that there is a possibility that such a creature exists, but it is not very likely. From a derivative biology perspective, from ancient times to the present day, there have been legends of savages or dwarves all over the world, and of course some of them are true or false. But like the giant squid, although its legend dates back to the 4th century BC, who could be true before it was confirmed to exist in 2004? Do you believe that an invertebrate can grow to over 10 meters? The reason why I say it is unlikely is that I think there are still some gaps between the things described by several witnesses. In fact, before the 1980s, many species were still undefined. Maybe the so-called Dover demon has already entered people's lives, but we just haven't associated them with each other. Again, the unknown is always greater than the known, which is also the charm of UMA. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.